Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Tries to pass it through. And it's Guardiola. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now this could be and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, this looks sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good ball! Oh, what has happened here? Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of... It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been... And one more try! They've got to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Now there's a fine... And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Piqué is there to clear. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. David Villa! David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Neymar finds himself offside. Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a good run down the left. Neymar. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he did the hard part right, but loved the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Shot could be on. Oh, look at the space here. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Ribéry. Now the ball in. And the keeper beats it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff. Cole.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now that's well seen too. Ruben Dias going vertical. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Cole. Lofted in.
Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cole! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu.
There will be
Cole,
1 minute
Paris
added time.
Saint-Germain finding their passes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in
Those
the
of you
end.
making their way home on public transportation
So what do you
today,
take away from
please
it all,
watch the
Jim?
screen for
It's just
train
a bad
departure
day at the
times
office,
from all
Peter.
local major
They look
stations.
below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Many thanks to Jim. So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a look and plays it forward. And that's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Nicely aimed pass. Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ronaldinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Bale. Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good take in a good area. Quality ball. Can he spark a counter here? And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, nicely shaped cross. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, a delicate chip through. He is through here! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa. And that is out of play. Ball's out once more. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Can he get it through? Ronaldinho, header! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is...
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break.
With the owner
Both
of a
teams
blue
hoping
car
for a
parked
pick-me-up
outside
in the second
stadium
half.
gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half. No, that was never going to make it. David Villa. And it's Bale. That pass has been well intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh no, what has happened here? Van Dijk. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ambitious ball here. And this is Bale. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. It's out for a goal kick. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He can run onto that. He's in space and looking for options. Decent chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Probing pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's aimed into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. De Jong. Barcelona finding their passes. Tries to play it through. Picks out. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's been slipped through. And it's made its way to him. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forlan. And it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he thumps it clear. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ribéry. Now it's Forlan. And he's gone looking for safety. Cafu. That's a little off target. Great vision. Forlan. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Cruyff. Cafu. And it's Cruyff. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Beckham. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro gets good distance on it. There's the shot! There it is!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case.
Can he finish? They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Aims beyond the defence. Can he get onto this? Ribery. Van Dijk makes the interception. Aviati gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. My chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cruyff knocks it into space. Out to the right.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he finish? Beckham gets it clear. Can he get on the end of this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cole threads one in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's picked out the run. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Roberto Carlos proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's got away, and he was alert to it. Toure gets rid without sophistication. Back to the keeper it goes. Costa Curta.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Schmeichel gets it clear. Cruyff. And here's Messi. Cole. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! They've got to be quick to recover this. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Ambitious ball here. Neymar picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. The most accurate pass. Looking for the run. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, such a clever touch. Played it. Big header! It's there! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cafu. Wriggles his way through. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, well played, well played. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick announcement.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 7, David Villa.
That
Coming
gets
on
things
the
going
field
for the second
is
half.
Number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rummenigge. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cole looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Shifted it to the flank. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 6.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 28.
Oh, what a climb!
Substitution.
That's caused a worry or two. Kvaratskhelia. That is Hullet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there's the clearance. Just about up to 75 minutes. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! In he goes again. Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 9.
So,
Diego
time for
Forlan.
changes on
Number
both sides, actually.
19, Costa Curta. Coming on the field, number 17, Mbappe. Number 27, Serginho. Substitution in progress.
Hakimi. That's Rijkaard. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Lukaku.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Cruyff. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get rid. Adams cuts it out. And it's Beckham. Looking to play him in. And this is Cruyff. Beckham. And now the breakaway. That is good alertness.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And he's there to make the challenge. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? Oh, he's been... And one more try! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Messi. Great vision.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for a runner. And he's there to clear it. David Villa. Paris Saint-Germain. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but it's net! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely intercepted. Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Skim chance! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Corner number 2 then. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cole. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Messi. Messi! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting. Such shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Back when it goes. It's Neymar! And it's hoisted clear.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
That's a cute ball. He has found the way through. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Lobbed in behind. Tries to pass it through. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Look at this. Messi! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end.